DeAnna Lorraine with Hook Up with DeAnna Lorraine. I'm a life coach that specializes in relationships and dating. Other people may call me a love coach. I'm also an NLP practitioner and hypnotherapist. Hey there, I'm DeAnna Lorraine, aka Ms. Hitch, and today's dating and attraction lesson is about approaching. Yes, it's for men, and we're going to be talking about approaching today. More specifically, some easy ways on how to quickly and easily find or come up with some conversation starters for women. Talk to women. How do you talk to women, and how do you just come up with things and pull them out of your ass? Well, the real deal is it's a lot easier than you think. In fact, there's abundance of conversation starters and conversation topics at your fingertips at all times, at any time. And I'll tell you this little secret, okay? If you want to know how to easily, quickly start a conversation with a woman and come up with things to say on the spot, all you have to do is this. Remember this little thing. Number one is be observant. You got to train yourself to be more observant and pay attention to those little details. Men, these are those details. There's 4 sets of details in particular you want to be paying attention to. Detail number 1 is you want to look at what she's doing. All right? You want to actually look at what she's doing because there's very many clues that may be in what she's doing to help you come up with a conversation starter or a comment or a question. For instance, maybe she's working on her laptop and you ask a question about that or make a comment. Maybe she's got her book open, or maybe she's about to order a Frappuccino and you see her struggling for an order and you sidle up next to her and you say, you know what, I can definitely help you with that order. I just ordered something last week and it was fabulous. Whatever you want. Remember, it's less important what you say, that you just say something. So that's what she's doing. The second set of details is what she's wearing. That's another set of details that you want to pay attention to because it's going to provide you with lots of clues. For instance, she may be wearing an interesting uniform or an interesting costume, or maybe she has an interesting hat on, or some cool high heels, or a pen, or a necklace, something. But something that she's wearing can very well cause a conversation, or a question, or a comment. At the very least, you can just say, hey, that color looks great on you. All women will be complimented by that and will be happy that you started that conversation. All right, the third set of details that you want to make sure you pay attention to are what she's saying. Now, this is important because most men totally overlook this set of details. They tune out when a woman's talking on her phone, or she's talking to her friend. They're so caught up in here wondering what to say, trying to come up with the perfect witty pickup line, that they're not even realizing what's right in front of them. Opportunities. Okay, opportunities like this. Maybe you overhear her talking to the gas station attendant and asking where directions are to someplace. In that case, that's when you sidle up next to her and say, hey, I know how to get there. Here's how. Oh, here, follow me. Or here, let me draw you a map. Okay, now all of a sudden, not only do you talk to her, but you become her hero. All right? Maybe you overhear her talking to, somebody on the cell phone, and you're a couple feet away, you're within earshot, and you hear her talking about, oh, I just don't know, something's wrong with my car. I pulled it over, I'm not sure what's going on, something's wrong with it. Perfect opportunity for you to sidle up there and say, hey, I'm not a mechanic or anything, but I overheard your conversation and I may be able to help you. Bingo, there's your opportunity. Or maybe you overhear her talking to her friend and maybe they're talking about how they would just love some Italian food and they're wanting to get some Italian food. They don't know where a good restaurant is nearby. Another great opportunity for you to sidle in there and save the day. Okay, so listen to what she's saying, because it may very well provide you with the perfect entry point, the perfect talking point, and whatnot. Okay? And lastly, this fourth set of details that you want to be paying attention to is what's going on around her. Because you want to get in her space. If you just ask her how her day is, or what she does, or where she's from, that's not really relevant to her in the moment right now. But when you're in the moment with her right then and getting into her reality, you're much more inclined to get a more positive, receptive opening by her. Okay, so what's going on around her? I'll give you a couple examples quickly. Maybe you see someone bump into her, right? And then you walk over and say, "What an asshole, I just saw that. Let me help you pick up your drink," or something like that. Or maybe you're next to the bar and you see her and it's taking forever for you guys to get drinks. All right, that's a perfect opportunity to maybe say, "Oh my God, what are they doing back there? What are they taking forever? Hey, how about I got an idea? If you get the drink before me, I'll buy your drink. Okay, I'll give you some money. Let's do a little bet here." Okay, and then you make it fun. Or maybe you see her really bored and you see her across the room. Her friends seem like they're having a good time, but she's not. That's a great opportunity for you to say, "Wow, you look kind of bored. You need somebody, you look like you might need to be rescued." And then she laughs and it's cute and something like that. So whatever you say to her, just make it playful, make it fun, and care less about the content and more just about getting in there. And all of those four sets of details are exactly the perfect way to just getting your foot in the door and getting in there. Perfect entry points. Okay, that's it for now. Follow those clues and let me know what becomes of it.